Alright, welcome back to part 4 of the Bloodborne series. We are right now back in my favorite place, the sewer. So glad to be here. And we are going to explore some of the little areas that we haven't actually been into yet. I'm pretty sure if we go through here, we should be able to get up to those items that we knocked down from the support beams above us. Not really sure how we're going to do that. I don't see any obvious ladders or anything, but surely this way will lead to that. I've been picking up a lot of items that I haven't really been checking what they do, so let's just see what this madman's knowledge is here. Right, so it gives me more insight. I'm pretty sure you can use insight to buy items, kind of like you can with the blood echoes. Ooh, what's that? You can't hide secrets from me. I see that up there on the beam. It seems we need to drop down onto the beam. That's the only way on there. So easy does it. God damn it. Guess full damage isn't much of a thing in this game. Oh! I see another little glowing orb waiting to be discovered just over yonder. We missed checking out this end of the bridge. This is the bridge that we fought the cleric beast on, so might just check if there's anything hidden back here behind any of these crates or whatnot. This seems like a good spot to hide something. You can't hide anything from me, From Software. I'm just too good at finding things. I'm just way too good. I am the hide-and-seek champion for 20 years running at this point. I'm only 23 years old. 3 years into my life, I won that championship, and I've held that belt 20 years running now. And you know what? I'm gonna get it again in 2021. There's nothing stopping me. I'm just too good at finding things. Like, look, my hiding game might not be on point, but you know, I bring it back every time I get to that seeking part. I'm just too good at seeking. Oh, and what's that? We found another little secret. We're gonna go find how to get down to that other secret spot we saw before. Well, you know what, From Software? I'm just too good. You wanna hide things? You're gonna need better hiding spots. Cause I'm on the loose. Your game's hiding spots are nothing. I'm the hide and seek champ. Get on my level. Now that I've gone on this rant about how I'm going to find everything and I'm too good to miss anything, I am going to, incidentally, miss just about every secret. This is just the universe trying to spite me. It's almost guaranteed at this point. You know, you talk yourself up only to be disappointed. So, where do these ladders lead? What? Hold on, this makes no sense whatsoever. Why would you need a ladder that leads up to this side? Like, this door doesn't do anything. And the wall is blocked. Like, you can't walk along that wall there, so, like, there's a coffin in the way. Like, what's the point of this ladder? I don't get it. Like, why can you even come back this way? This makes no sense. Okay, we're gonna discard our memory of that ladder and pretend like it doesn't exist. For what it's worth, it may as well not even be in the game. That ladder, entirely useless, and we're just gonna pretend like it's not there. Ooh, that ladder down there though, that ladder looks way more functional. That ladder looks like it takes you down to the sewer level, and you know what? A ladder that does that, as far as I'm concerned, is probably the most important ladder that we've actually come into contact with thus far in our Bloodborne series. We have seen the least important ladders just now, and we're also seeing the most important ladders. Now that's something special. Before we go down that ladder though, I think we're going to be a little bit cautious and just clear off the top half here, just in case any of these guys follow us down, or for whatever reason there's any little secrets hidden up here that are going to actually make life easier for us. And it doesn't look like there's too many guys up here anyway, so it shouldn't be so bad. Alright, well that was a dead end. And looks like this is as well. So there was no real point exploring up here unless if you don't kill these guys, they follow you down in the ladder and sort of gank you while you're in the sewer level, which, if that is the case, if that's what happens, then we probably made the right choice to get rid of them. Don't really know, and you know, I doubt we're gonna come back here anyway, so I guess we'll never find out, but who knows. Oh, hold on, there is actually something that we can fall down onto here. So you know what, it was worthwhile clearing this area out first. It's worth whatever that item is. That's actually decent. Those things, when you get them, you can activate them. They actually just give you extra blood echoes. So it's kind of like a blood echo that you can't lose, and you can use it whenever you like. So they're pretty solid to pick up. Looks like there's a ton of rats living down here, but doesn't seem like there's anything else. That's not too bad though, I suppose. Like the rats aren't pretty difficult to deal with. They have like that leap attack. You kind of just gotta be ready. They sort of charge forward, but all you have to do is really get around them. And if you time it right, you can just whip them as they leap at you as well. So they are very much not difficult to deal with compared to some of the NPCs in this game. The only time you're really going to get rolled by these rats is if you let a lot of them sort of get up on you real quick and let them kind of just gank you as a team. That sort of applies to just about every NPC in this game. I almost let that one just sort of block me in a corner. That's another way you can die in one of these games. If enough NPCs sort of surround you, or if one of them sort of just corners you, and you've got no way to roll out, you can just get completely rolled. So you've got to really avoid getting stuck on any of the scenery. Have good spatial awareness. It can make a big difference in this game. Seems we have come to the end of the sewer, and there doesn't look to be anything down here. But on the flip side, we've cleared out all of these rats, which, you know, I guess that's all the more sewer for me. I don't have to share it with nobody. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind sharing the sewer with some people, but rats? Nah. Especially the giant rats that want to murder you. I am not a fan of sharing the sewer with them. So, I think all the better that we've cleared them out of here. Sweet, so there's the ladder that we peeped that item on. So on our left here is the item. What are we picking up? Ah, what the hell? I'm just out here trying to explore, and I thought I'd cleared this whole area out. And lo and behold, there's some dude hiding around here with a giant spear who wants to penetrate my flesh. Like, come on. At least buy me a drink first before you try and penetrate me with your giant rod. Like, come on, give a guy a break. Dang, he was getting some good hits on me as well. He does a lot of damage. Like, I've upgraded my vitality a little bit. Had I not done that, I would have been very, very, very dead. Like, in most of these From Software games, if you don't upgrade your health, like, there's some moves that will just one-shot you if you get caught by them. You really got to upgrade your health just a little bit. Or, alternatively, you just get good. You just don't be bad. If I wasn't bad, I wouldn't even need health. Health is a dead stat. I'm serious, guys. Honestly, vitality is the most worthless stat. If you were actually just good at this game, you wouldn't even need health. Like, that's just a simple fact of the matter. It's finally time to get down to brass tacks. Get down to business. Get down to why you really want to come play this game. What it's all about. 2 words. Bloodborne. Fashion. Yep. I look amazing. Seriously though, I love the outline there on that mask. The way it just really accentuates the size of the nose. It's a shame that you can't really make out the very defined and protruding jawline, but beyond that, I really do like this new outfit. I think we're going to end up sticking with this one, for what it's worth. This is why you always need to go exploring in these games. Had I not gone exploring, I would have not been able to acquire this dope hat with the mask. And my cloak now looks pretty damn sick as well. I feel like this is very well matching aesthetic. Apparently fall damage really isn't that bad. So after the revelation that you can just take all sorts of fall damage in this game and just be fine, I've realized that, well, we're just meant to fall down here. There's no other way to get these items. I think this section is trying to teach you that some things you just have to take fall damage to get to. I think that's the moral they're trying to instill within their players here. There's a ton of rats down here as well, so let's get rid of them. And then we'll start going through the items, I suppose. Well, this side's clear now. I didn't see any other items. So I think we're going to just need to run around and do a loop and drop down on the other side. Because I don't see any other way from this side to get to the other side beyond just falling down. As it turns out, the only other way down here is indeed falling. You can't get up any other way, so it seems this is the intended strat from the developers. Oh, of course there are some more rats down here. How many giant rats are there in this sewer? Like, look, don't get me wrong, this is exactly where you'd expect to find them. It's a little different to like Dark Souls 1 where you just find them, you know, walking on through a castle, doing their own damn thing. I suppose rats get anywhere though, don't they? Like, rats are not like exclusive to just sewers. Rats can show up in literally any location. So, by that same logic, you could have giant rats in like any location as well. Ooh, so we have found a new weapon here. The first weapon that we found thus far in the Bloodborne series. The Saw Spear. It doesn't look like it uses up our skill as well as our cane does. But at the same time, you know, I really want to try out all the weapons in this game, so let's see what it's like. Alright, it's got some good swipes. Looks like you get some decent range with it, not like too close, but at the same time it's not nearly as comparable to the whip's range, which is ridiculous. And it also kind of covers the side from which you swing, it looks like. It's not just hitting in front of you, it also hits to the side, so that could be useful for clearing out multiple enemies. Yeah, this alternative form for it as well seems really, really solid. Like, it looks like it gets a whole lot of extra range. Makes it much more comparable to the whip form of the cane. Alright, I just remembered, we haven't actually been down this tunnel, so we're gonna see what's down here. Oh god, is that the giant rat? Surely it's not the giant rat. No, it's something even worse than a giant rat. Oh my lord. Anybody smell bacon? Oh boy, are we gonna be cooking up a feast after we're done with this bad boy. Man, this thing is huge. It does a whole lot of damage. That charge was ridiculously powerful. I think we just gotta get around this guy, because we do not want to be caught in front of that guy. Damn, those head swipes, they do ridiculous amounts of damage. They're going through like half my health with just one of those. If I get comboed by that, if he has a follow-up of some kind, and I get hit by it, that will be the end of me. Although, not today. I am not getting ended by this oinker. In fact, it will be the end for him, and I shall carry on and defeat the boss with my new weapon. I'm liking how this thing's performing, honestly. It seems like it's pretty decent for what it does. Nice, got a few little items back here. That's always a welcomed reward. Let's just check if they've hidden any secrets back down here. Alright, well that looks like a bottomless pit. Well, maybe not bottomless, but it definitely looks like a death drop. I don't think this is one of those situations where we want to fall. I don't know why this is here. We haven't been to the left of here yet, so we're just going to quickly check what's in on this side, see what we've missed out on. This looks like some kind of elevator, not really sure where it links up though. Actually, come to think of it, we did actually see a door, or like a wall that we couldn't open before, and it said the mechanism doesn't work, or it was like stuck or some such, so I guess that's where we're coming out here. Yeah, looks like that is the case. Well, that's nice, because that means to get to this spot here, we only have to clear through 2 of those giants if we go from the central Yharnam land. Makes it really easy to get back to this boss if we have to. I might just send that back to see if we can find any little secrets hidden under here. No. We'll also see where this path leads off. I feel like we want to explore every obvious path, make sure that we can figure out what's down each way, so we get a good idea of the layout. By doing that, we're not going to miss out on any little secrets as well. Hold up. I'm pretty sure this just links up with the sewer where we fought the giant pig. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this before. I am here to share all of the Dark Souls and Bloodborne tips and tricks that I learn as I go through the game, and also those that I'm taught from my Twitch chat. My Twitch chat actually informed me about this opportune cheese moment. I didn't actually have much trouble with this pig, I didn't find them particularly difficult, but for the players that are, you can actually cheese this guy with relative ease. You're just gonna run past him and get up in this back room, and he literally can't do anything about it. Ooh, yeah, that was easy. And we're gonna finish this guy off by putting my fist deep where the sun don't shine. Well, if you ever have trouble with this boss, you now know how to cheese him. Well, mini-boss, but you get the idea. Second time is the charm, here we go. I am more ready than ever to deal with this one. I have upgraded my sword spear, I've leveled up a few times, and I also have some hot tips from the Twitch chat. As it turns out, the short version of the spear actually does extra damage towards beasts, so it's pretty beneficial to use against this guy, because I'm pretty sure he is classified as a beast, or at least his second form most certainly is classified as a beast. However, that is not the only hot tip that Twitch chat has let me in on. Ooh, that was a damn good visceral. that puts us in a pretty good position. Twitch chat also let me know that this music box actually has profound effects against this boss. In fact, the girl that we spoke to from behind the window, this is her father, to my understanding. As this music box, like she says, it helps him think back and reminds him and takes him out of this beast state. So when you actually play this, it actually gives him a moment of pause. He actually gets stunned. You can use it for 3 times in the first phase, and then 1 time in the last phase. And then after that, he's too far gone, and it no longer has any effect on him. We didn't end up needing all 3 uses for the first phase, but we will most certainly make good use of that last music box. We haven't really gone too far into this, and we know he's very, very aggressive and can do a lot of damage. Although we have a little bit more vitality than in the past, it's still going to prove to be a difficult fight if we're not cautious. Might even try to pull off a cheeky little visceral here. He doesn't seem too difficult to land the viscerals on compared to the cleric beast. I don't know. The cleric beast, I found that ridiculously hard landing viscerals against them. I've had some good luck already here. A few of them I've hit. Not all of them I was able to actually get to though because he hit me back. So I feel like it's just a little bit about optimizing the timing here. Honestly, we don't even really need to go for them. He has barely any health left, and we've only used 1/4 of our total blood vials. We're in a really, really good position against this guy. Can't get too overconfident, because overconfidence definitely leads to your death in games like this. Oh damn, yeah, we got him. We got him second try. Not bad, not bad. This spear saw, I'm really liking it. Like, it's much, much, much quicker with the wind-up on the attacks than the whip was, which makes it much easier to hit this guy, who's a whole lot quicker than the cleric beast. Like, his real trouble here was how fast he could move and how quick his attacks were, but now that I've got a much quicker swinging weapon, you know, it's not so difficult. I think that's a good spot for us to end this episode. A really nice note to end on there, I'd say. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next part, which will be coming out in the next couple of days.